How's it going, guys? Bronami Code here, bringing you another part of Let's Play Dark Souls Remaster, and today we are going to be tackling the DLC. I know, that's basically what we're doing now, after defeating all four of the Lord's Souls. Or, sorry, not defeating all four of the Lord's Souls. After gaining all four of the Lord's Souls, there's not much to really do besides, well, give Andre the final Ember, and that's it. That's all we're doing with the blacksmith now. From here on out, it's just DLC, and then after that, we're going to be finally finishing the game. God, it almost doesn't feel real. We're so close to the end yet. But here it is. We're going to be wrapping up my very first Let's Play here shortly. Probably the next 2-3 episodes. Most likely 3 due to the fact that I'm probably going to be trying to take out the DLC in these next 2 episodes. So yeah, it's definitely going to be 3 episodes. But regardless, yeah, this is it. The very, very last episode of the series. Or, last episode. The final few episodes of the series. So anyways, as coming back to the Darkroot Basin, we're actually just going to go ahead and just sprint through all the enemies when we get down there, because the DLC is literally... The DLC is literally in this area. That's why I recommended that you take out the Hydra in like an earlier episode, because the Hydra would have gotten in our way if we did not. Also, I'm going to go ahead and slap on the Rusted Iron Ring real quick. I really shouldn't have to, because I'm just going to one area, but honestly, it would just make traversing just easier. Now, while I'm heading this way, besides getting all nostalgic or sorrowful, I don't know. Make sure before you do this DLC, for one, make sure you take out the Hydra, and two, you save. Oh god, I can't think of her name. And what makes it even worse is that she says it too. Yeah, make sure you save that girl from the golden, her golden crystal golem prison. Oh, sorry about that. Got something caught in my throat. And 3, before entering the Duke's Archive or leaving, whichever one you want to do, make sure you pick up the broken pendant from the other golem. Now, real talk before I forget, or not real talk before I forget, sorry about that, that's not what I meant to say. I'm flopping up my sentences even close to the very end. I said one more thing before I forget is what I meant to say was, if so choosing so, Dusk, that was her name. If you wanted to go ahead and, after talking to Dusk, she does give you can come back to the, to this area and you can get her antiquated, set. Plus the, Dusk crown, which honestly is not a bad crown on paper, but when putting it on, it's like another version of high risk, high reward, because it cuts your max HP in half, but also raises magical attacks. That includes pyromancies and other stuff like that. So I could have came back and got it, but honestly, I wasn't going to use the set because well, 1, I've already got a set picked out, and 2, I didn't really think it was necessary to talk about till now, but yeah, just for future notes, if you wanted to come back earlier and grab the set, you could, but I did not. So without further delay, let's go ahead and access the DLC. Alright, welcome to the Sanctuary Garden. Alright, so that was interesting, having a hand just come ripping out of a giant portal just to throw you in. That wouldn't be creepy at all. But yeah, this is it. Welcome to the first part of the DLC. Alright, now, just a heads up, I would, if possible, go ahead and rest at that bonfire, and, actually, it's what I probably should do so I don't take my own advice, so I don't just fumble like that. I don't know why I said fumble, but you guys know what I mean. But yeah, go ahead and rest at that bonfire, because The moment we come out here, we're gonna be immediately fighting a boss. Now with this boss, I want to say he's kind of immune to magic and fire. I'll flash it up on screen when I get through editing this, or when I put this into editing. Or when you guys see it, you'll know, because like I said, I'll flash it on screen. I don't know why I'm backtracking all my sentences like that, but but honestly, nothing we can really do about it. There's no help. We don't get no help, so just try to make the best of what you can, and don't do me and just run into the lightning like that. Anyways, we got ourselves a Sanctuary Guardian. Now, this is where I fucked up and said that you can only get 2 whips. Well, after getting the Thorny Whip, you can cut his tail off, and you can get another whip. This was the second whip I was talking about originally before I kind of flubbed up and said, ooh, hello there. Oh, and I'm poisoned. I forgot he has a poisoning status. Oh, no. And I don't think I have my... No, I do not. I'm not gonna cut his tail off because, one, I'm... Oh, no, I'm actually might lose this. Oh, no. Yep, welcome to DLC, everybody. Enemies are more aggressive than usual. Ugh. Alright, that would have been an opportune time to get the tail, but honestly, like I said, I'm not going to try to get it because, one, I'm poisoned, and two, I don't want to risk... I don't want to risk dying in this part because fighting the Sanctuary Guardian sucks. Ugh, see, like right there. Flask up one more time, keep myself topped off. I should have had my, I should have went and got more poison moss clumps, but nope, that was on me. I completely forgot that this guy had poison, so that's gonna have to be something I'm gonna have to deal with. But hey, at least don't want to toot my own horn just yet. But I was gonna say I was doing good, but oh my god, dude, you need to chill the hell out. Alright, down to my last 11 flasks. Can Tyler pull it off, or is he going to die? Well, since he just did that, I might have just won this. Yep, and there we go. Whew. Yeah, sorry for going quiet through most of that. Oh, I forgot these guys give special soul items. Crap. That was my bad on my part, because I was just too eager to start recording this. Yeah, these guys give you the special soul items. I don't think the Sanctuary Guardian gives you anything. Once again, you guys will know after I get done, when I throw this up on YouTube, because I'll have it edited in by then. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pop a double humanity, and I'm actually going to upgrade this bonfire to plus 4. Or plus 3, technically. Yeah, I think it's just plus 3. And then, boom. That way we can have our 20 Estus. Alrighty. Well, that's all said and done. Coming over here, we got ourselves Elizabeth. She will, she basically just answer yes, and then you can basically get, gold pine resin, repair powders. She also sells all the, light magic that you didn't buy from Dusk. Also same catalyst, but honestly, she's not really all that important. Also, do I have any souls beside the... Nope, just the Guardian soul. I'm gonna hold off on leveling. Or, you know what, maybe I can... No, can I even level up is the question. Oh, no, I cannot level up. Ooh, Fire Temp. I can use Fire Tempest with only... Well, dang, okay. I can only do 2 casts of it, but hey, better than nothing. Alright. And the section may look familiar to you guys, because believe it or not, we've actually traveled to the past before the events of our time even happened. Because, yeah, the woods that we went through originally are now called the Royal Woods. This is where we battled Sith all those episodes ago. Now, up front with you guys, I'm gonna be transparent. I've never really fully explored this area, so I don't know if I'm missing a lot. But I will go ahead and explore this time because I do want to see. So basically, it'll be like a first-time reaction for both of us. So yeah, but I am gonna go and grab what I do know is around here, because I know like around this, because I know there's an item up there that we can grab later. I don't think there's anything behind here. No, okay, that was just in the other area. However, coming in here and walking up these stairs, we got ourselves the Guardian Gauntlets. Yeah, some of these enemies that we faced are actually enemies that we actually fought in the Darkroot Garden. They're just different. This is what they used to look like before they became what they do now. Oh, ouch! I should have dodged. Oh my god, how did you manage that? Well, it doesn't matter now, you're dead, but oof. That took a lot out of me. Let's see if I can just bait these guys, because I don't want to just attack them all at once. They may be powerful, but don't let that power get to you, because you can still get your ass kicked in this game. And with the DLC being the way it is, because yes, Miyazaki has flat out made it where all DLC enemies move faster and actually hit harder, so... Alright, he's dead. Didn't another one of you guys drop something? You did, but I don't know where you are. Oh well, I'm not gonna fret over it. I don't really think there really is anything over this way. But hey, doesn't hurt to check, you know, always explore. Doesn't hurt. Oh, and I notice you guys actually all come to matter regardless of what I do. Oh, and shoot, there's another guy behind me. Oh, no, no, no. Where did you come from? Oh, no. I am not dying here today. Nope. Nope. No, sir. No, sir, no, ma'am. Looks like you guys are going back to where you were, but I was not. I didn't even notice those guys were behind me. God bless America. Well, one of them's coming up to fight, so we gotta take. I mean, we don't got to. Normally I just blitz through here and don't even bother with these guys. I do find most of the Guardian set. Well, not most of them. I do find all of the Guardian set, but honestly, I just. Not my nature to explore, because believe it or not, the area, once you, like, I understand, like, when you explore an area can become longer, but ugh, I can't speak today. Believe me when I say this, it actually is the DLC is pretty short. Like, you can wrap this up in like under an hour if you know what you're doing. Actually, get this, when I was doing a quote-unquote Souls glitch run where I got multitude of souls and then then leveled up my character to ridiculous amounts, you can actually beat this game normally within 11 hours, maybe 12 tops. But yeah, if you're so inclined, there you go. There's something that you guys can. A bit of a fun fact you guys probably didn't know about. Come on. Alright, well, you're dead. I don't think there's any, yeah, I don't really think there was anything else in this forest. Oh, you are going to lead us to an ambush. I know that off rip. Because there's the stone giant right there. Oh my god. Yep, see, I knew it. You were trying to get me in an ambush. I knew it. I still fell for it. Or I purposely went for it, should I say. You're dead. I'm gonna try to maneuver around these guys because I don't want to get pancaked by that stupid guardian. You'll see another. I don't even know what they're called. I know these are called Stone Guardians, but I never knew what the plant-looking enemies were ever called. Were they like forest dwellers or something? Plant people? I don't know. I really don't know what they're called. And you're dead. Good riddance. If I'm not mistaken, there should be another part of the Guardian set. Yep, the Guardian legs. Nice. Yeah, because I think we get the helm. Yeah, we get the helm a little bit later on. All right, now here, along comes a boss. Hello, Calamite. I haven't seen you since Kingsfield. That's jokes, mind you, for any for anyone who's actually played most of FromSoft's other games. That's kind of a half joke. I mean, to make a long story short, I'm not going to go into the specifics of the game because I myself haven't really played it that much. Oh, Crystal Lizard, hold on. I'll get back to that in just a second. Just want to kill this guy. Too many Crystal Lizards go. But as I was trying to say earlier, so FromSoft made a series called the Kingsfield series. Most of them were released in Japan. I think we only got like maybe Kingsfield 2, 3, and 4. I could be wrong about that one. But in one of those, I think it was like Kingsfield 2, where Calamite, or a dragon that looks like Calamite, appears at the end of the game, and then when you beat it, he flies off. Now, people who played those games have theorized that maybe this is where Calamite ran off to, or not Calamite, but that dragon had come running off to. But the thing is, what the hell? I've never seen this guy do that. But the thing is, there was never really any concrete evidence saying that. So, unfortunately, we don't know if that dragon that flew off was Calamite or not. People like to call it Calamite. Back on the topic of that Guardian, I have never seen him do that before. I've never seen them scout out like that. Oh, wow. This guy was so powerful that he T-posed while dying. That's the real powerful enemy here. God, that's just a stupid joke. Alright, sorry for going quiet again. I'm just trying to make sure I'm grabbing everything I can remember, because like I said, the area itself may be massive, but there's only like a handful of items that are around here. Ooh, almost fell down. And there we go. That's all the Guardian set. Actually, fun fact about the DLC is that you can actually come here during the mid-game, and that's why... Actually, no. I'm not gonna spoil the whole... Like, I know I said in the Sif fight that if you went to the DLC area first, Sif, there would have been an alternate cutscene. But I'm not gonna explain how there was an alternate cutscene until we get to that point. Actually, fun fact, when I first played Dark Souls 1 Remaster, and I actually went to the DLC first before fighting the Four Lords, and I actually got the alternate cutscene first before coming to face Sif. We got some guys following me. Oh, be careful with these guys. They can rack up bleed damage on you. Like I said, I know I said bleed isn't that viable in this game, but, like, it's still around here, so I would make sure you to be careful regardless. A little late to say that this late into the series, but better late than never. I remember one time I came through here with a strength build, and I basically pancaked everyone. You're dead. This dumbass just spouting off nonsense. Ooh, no good no. Taking on two of these guys, I swear. It's just okay. That's one dead, and that makes two. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, wait, you guys dropped Twinkling Titanite? Damn, okay. Well, here you guys go. If you guys need Twinkling Titanite, bam, there you go. Before we go, I know there's like one more item we can pick up. We actually saw it on the cliff earlier when we first came in. And boom, another soul. Let's see, what do I plan on upgrading this time? Oh yeah, I'm getting my endurance to 36, and then that's probably where it's gonna... This is probably where my stats are gonna linger for the rest of the series, because honestly, there's not much more to level up besides my dex and vitality. Alright, now going over that way, that's where the next boss is. Where we just came out was a little elevator. That's gonna be for a shortcut later, so we'll be dealing with that at some point. Also, before I forget, do not go this way right now. This does lead to the Calamite boss fight, basically the dragon we saw on top of the bridge. But, right now we do not have access to, fighting him at this point. So, we're gonna wait just a little bit to fight him. Actually, we're probably gonna be fighting him last, if I'm gonna be honest. Now, coming over here, we got ourselves an NPC.
Snatched by a... Yeah, we are both spots.
So this guy, I think his name is Smiles or something. Tricky. Again, you guys will know what the name is when I put it in through editing. But this guy sells a decent amount of stuff. He sells humanity, homeward bones, Lloyd's talismans, all the good stuff. If you need poison stuff, there you go. But nothing really floats.
So long.
Now, here's the thing with this guy. At some point, he will invade you, and funnily enough, it's actually, coming up sooner than you think. Actually, nah, I'll go ahead and show off the invasion. Normally, what I would do is, I would just kill him off to get his armor set. But, honestly, I kind of want to I've been missing out on a few things. I might as well give you guys something to, look at while we're, or at least I'll give you guys something that you can't see without me, killing it, so there is that. Alright, so, as you see, we basically made a full circle around. because that's where we picked up that Proud Knight Soul. I'm going to quickly cut away and go back to the bonfire, and I will meet you guys back to where that merchant was so we can continue on. So be back in just a moment. Okay, guys, I'm back. Now, from this point on, we're going to go ahead and take on Artorias. So, before I came back, I actually did do a bit of, I did a bit of research to see if the Guardian Soul gives you anything, and no. It doesn't give you nothing. However, I did find out that Sif's Soul actually gives you two other swords, or another sword. So basically, it's the Sword of Artorias or the Cursed Sword of Artorias. Whether or not that means anything to you all, I'll let you guys decide. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and power within, and we're going to go ahead and take on, well, you guys know who we're taking on. Hey, Artorias. Oh no, he's mad. Alright, so Knight Artorias, be careful when fighting this guy. As you can see, he has a huge resistance to fire, if not an actual, like, flat-out negation to fire. And as you can see, he is fast as hell. Honestly, this guy, if you're not prepared, will take you a couple tries. The thing you see me doing here is basically I'm baiting his attack and only getting like maybe 1 to 2 strikes in, because I don't know how else to put it. This guy is fast, and he will kick your ass if you're not ready. This attack, do not let him get it off, because if he does, he will not only get more powerful, but he also takes reduced damage. This was one of Gwyn's knights for a reason. He is no pushover, and what's even worse is that later on I found out that Knight Artorias was actually left-handed. So this entire time, Artorias has been fighting us with his least dominant hand. So yeah, holy crap. It's weird to find out that the knight who a lot of people have trouble with is basically nerfing himself by using his least dominant hand. And my power within just went away, so I'm going to be doing even less damage, but I don't even want to re-op it. Hell, doing power within was actually the worst thing I could have done. Oh, and then there's that. That's what I was afraid of. Oh boy. Yeah, I might go quiet for the rest of this fight, guys, because this man, I don't care how many times I have fought him. People have, even professional speedrunners, had to take this guy on about 2 to 3 times before getting a good good run on him. Shit. Like I said, ugh, I should have rolled after the second hit. Oh, shit. God, I do not like Artorias. He is hard. He's fast. And and even when he has that dead arm right there, he can still catch you off guard. Like this, real talk, if this is the only time you guys can get real damage on him, I would not blame you, because this man, I don't know how many times I gotta reiterate it, is nothing to sniff at or sneeze at. Hell, to calm my nerves, I'm going to tell you guys a story about my first attempt with Torias. I was using a strength build, and shit. And it took me about 5 times before I actually was able to do anything to Artorias, and even then, I was on the struggle bus. Holy shit. Seriously don't want him to get that move off, because if he does... Oh, shit. Flask up, take this opportunity. Damn. At least I got a heal in. Oh, that was dumb. Nope, taking the sun to heal. Nope. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh shit! I'm so hyper focused on in a heavy attack that I keep forgetting about that left arm of his. Oh. This might be it. Oh, come on. Okay. Whew. So yeah, that was Knight Artorias. I don't know how people don't breathe, during that fight, because even with my skill level being dog water, as you can see, I still got past it, but I had to seriously concentrate. I had to literally lock in on that fight, because holy shit, that man is not to be trifled with. Whew. Anyways, so Knight Artorias' soul. You can gobble it up for some decent souls, but if you choose to use it as a weapon, it actually gives you a sword called the Abyss Sword. Also, bit of fun fact about Artorias that I didn't mention when we were coming to this DLC. There was a legend a while ago that Artorias was the one who conquered the Abyss. As we see from what we just saw, that's not entirely true. I'll go into more detail about it at a later on point, but just know this right now. There's more to that story than meets the eye. Anyways, coming over this way, we're going to go ahead and enter this gazebo. Now, don't worry, we're not going to do anything with it. This is just basically a PvP area, nothing really to worry about. You get the fourth and final crystal, the purple crystal. This basically allows you to exit battles, but honestly, like I said, we're not really going to use it. Also, if we come up here, there is a tower that we can access, but unfortunately the door is locked. So we're going to have to wait till to get a key in order to unlock it. Now coming over here, we're going to go ahead and rest up, and then we're going to warp back to the Sanctuary Bonfire. Because, honestly, it's just one of those... Whew! Is it a cultist sanctuary? I think that's what it is. Okay, it was. Also, real quick before I forget, if you guys want another attempt at this, getting the whip that the Sanctuary Beast has by cutting off its tail, you can go back and fight him, but do be warned, every time you beat him, he keeps going... They keep going up till they max out, I think at 3. So my best advice is to you, if you honestly want to get the tail, either have someone help you get it, either do it when you're fighting him the first time, or back up your save file and keep repeatedly doing it, because trust me when I say this, I actually tried the multi centaur fight and it did not go well. Anyways, we're gonna go back to the occultist township, and we're actually gonna try to go through we're gonna get through that part and probably end the video there, and then we're probably gonna finish up the DLC in the next episode. Now, if you guys remember me saying that there was an invasion that's gonna happen, it should be happening not here, but I think it's like somewhere right there. I could be wrong. Oh no, it's down the little ways that way, but an invasion's about to happen. If you remember me saying that one guy who was our NPC, again, I'll have to put his name up in editing because I can't remember it off the top of my head. He's going to come in and invade us. If you did kill him before he invaded you, don't worry, because honestly, he doesn't drop nothing. He just invades you, and then when you go to talk to him, he says, oh, you have some nerve talking to me, and it's just like, dude, you're the one who invaded me first, I don't know why you're giving me an attitude, so... But, whatever. Should be appearing right about now. Oh, be careful of these guys, because these are the things that shoot off dark magic, and... Well, yes, I said darkness is not something that I would ever really use. Especially, I mean, I would use it if I was running a sorcery build, but because it's so late into the game, or especially for my playthrough, it's so late in that I don't really see the point of having it. Is he not going to invade? Okay, oh, it's Chester. Yeah, Chester will invade. Now, this guy is not really all that threatening. He looks threatening, but honestly, the worst he has is just that flip that... Okay, first of all, I say you're not a threat, and you pull that crap, you bastard. But as I was saying, he mainly has that stupid kick, the darts, and his crossbow. And then look, just like that, he was dead. The only thing we get is Estus and some souls. So like I said, if you wanted to go ahead and just kill him and take his armor, you can, which is actually, believe it or not, something we're actually going to do right now. I know it's kind of counterintuitive just to backtrack all the way just to get someone's armor, and to show off an invasion that really doesn't do much, but just add another headache. But man, I at least wanted to show you guys that at the very least, because there were so many things that I did miss that at least I felt like I owed you guys that much. Anyways, bit of a backtrack later. Oh, I almost forgot. I thought I was gonna do this later, but this person right here, she was another one of Gwen's knights. This is another reason why I didn't want to also eat up the soul, was because honestly, we're gonna give her the soul of Artorias, and honestly, she gives us the gold dark silver tracer and gold tracer. Now, alternatively, you don't have to give her the soul if you still want the souls just to use it for levels. You can just kill her and also get these weapons plus her set, but honestly, I'm not gonna bother because it's not worth it. Anyways, coming over here. Help, you bastard.
Oh,
I have some nerve.
Did you really?
yeah. I'll be seeing you if you...
Okay, yeah.
What now? You think this is all my fault? How very, very petty of you.
Well,
Very petty indeed.
It kind of is your fault, dude, because you sat there and, attacked us first. What the heck?
You damn fool. I am Marvelous Chester.
Like I said, the only thing that's really threatening about Chester is that literally all he does is just kick, shoot you with his crossbow, and hits you with bleed darts. He doesn't even heal. That's what makes it even funnier. But anyways, enough about talking about that. Now we got his armor set. So there's his trousers. There's his gloves. Actually, how much? Let's see. Wandering. Let's see. Where's the wandering? Wanderer is 23. Chester's gear is 27, so it's better. So 9. And 12. Okay, so yeah, we basically got ourselves a better armor set. Also, fun fact about Chester's outfit. Believe it or not, he is actually from Bloodborne. Yeah, Miyazaki himself actually confirmed that the Magnificent Chester was from Bloodborne. So yeah, we basically got ourselves a Bloodborne rep in Dark Souls. Honestly, nice little Easter egg for all those Souls fans for all those Bloodborne fans out there. You know what? I am going to go ahead and pop a humanity and rekindle my humanity, or re-up my humanity, because the boss that we're going to be taking on later, I want to say you need to be human in order for us to summon a special NPC later on, but even I don't know. But now we also got to take care of these guys again, so yay. Oh, well, it's not that. They're not that difficult to deal with. Oh my god. I say they're not difficult to deal with, and yet here I am struggling to deal with them. Coming back down here. I don't know what you're laughing at. Alright, now before we go down, I don't know if it was... Yeah, no, because we're starting to get to the point where I need to start looking... There it is. And aha, there we go. Alright, we're going to want to start looking around because, believe it or not, there's actually a few secrets that we're going to want to knock out. Starting with coming down here. Took some damage, but that's okay because there's going to be an item that we're going to need, which I'm going to go ahead and actually equip a certain sunlight maggot on my head because, one, I want to get this item, and two... Oh, shit. Hello. Oh, come on. Yep, here it is. So yes, if you were to have some type of light source like the Sunlight Maggot or Skull Lantern or Cast Light, this whole thing right here will say, let there be light, which you think to yourself, okay, kind of random. But this opens up a hidden passageway to this item right here, the Silver Pendant. Now, the Silver Pendant, what it does, and I'm going to go ahead and finally replace the Lloyd's Talismans. Actually, no, not just quite yet. But the Silver Pendant is going to be helpful to a boss a little bit later on that we're going to be probably taking on in the next episode. But, yeah, he is... like I said, I don't want to go into too many spoiler territories. I mean, yes, I know I've been kind of talking about spoilers already, but honestly, there are some things I don't want to spoil because of lore reasons. Oh my god. And this is why I said don't rush into, or don't take these, dark mages lightly because of crap like that. Oh my god, that just nearly killed me. Anyways, coming over here. And there you go. You guys want yourself an overpowered, spell? Well, there you go. Introducing to you all, once I find it. For all you sorcery builds out there, welcome to frickin' Dark Orb. This thing basically chews through everything. Nobody has resistances to it except for maybe a few bosses, and on top of that, you basically took the game from easy mode to frickin' baby mode with this sorcery. Now, I know I'm kind of hyping it up like it's the end-all be-all. I know it sounds... Oh, wow, I didn't realize I could pick that up here. Or I forgot you could. What was that? I'm sorry, carving. But yeah, no, This basically turned Dark Souls from easy mode to hard mode. And honestly, I don't even think you need that much intelligence into it. How much do you actually need? 16. So basically, you just need to put a couple points into intelligence, and boom, you've basically got yourself one of the two most broken spells in the entire game. And no, I'm not joking either. Hell, sorcery itself was already baby easy mode outside of also having pyromancy being a close second. But like, damn. Someone following me? Huh, that was weird. Well, regardless, enough of me gassing up Dark Orb, but yeah, no, just know this right now that if you do have it, you will you've got yourself a pretty easy run coming up. Also, we got ourselves another Mimic. I think you all know what to do. We also got the very good carving. But, He didn't even get out fully before I killed him. Damn. Honestly, when pyromancy slaps, it slaps. But mostly, honestly, the only reason I both gas up and also kind of give criticism to, pyromancies, while they are basically easy mode of the game, like you've all been seeing, I've also been having trouble with, with certain bosses. I mean, not complete trouble. I've been basically knocking them out here all over the place, but it's still one of those, just be careful, because, well, yes, pyromancy is good even up until late game, it still has its drawbacks towards that end game, because we got things like the witches of, or the whole Izalith area, the DLC kind of, well, yes, the enemies in this and here are having I'm having no problem killing. Some of the bosses here though are yeesh. And also I will admit I'm not giving this how do I put this? I'm gonna say this right now. I've also haven't been putting this build through its showing off its real power. Because in all honesty, even with how I play, which I've been showing, even with my bare basics of how I've been playing with it, it's still pretty good. But I have seen people out there turn pyromancies into utter nukes, and it's just so phenomenal to see. But with me not being as skilled as those people who have done that, I'm not even going to pretend that what my playstyle has been anything but basic. Now, if you guys are wondering why I'm playing this so cautiously, I have been ganked in this area before and even been shot down by a dark wizard, which I don't know if you can see, but if you can kind of spot out her hand, she's up there, and you also got one down there, and I don't want to just run in and just get killed, because they have, if I'm not mistaken, they now start firing off dark bead, which, like I said, is another one of those broken dark spells. For only having 2 dark spells in this game... No, I'm sorry, 3. There's 3 dark spells. And it's Dark Orb, Dark Bead, and the Pursuers. But you can only get the Pursuers after you kill Manus in this DLC. And use the soul to get it. But past that, it's just one of those... Those are that's still a pretty busted spell. Hell, I was even before doing pyromancy builds, I was actually thinking about doing a sorcery build and just using those, but I didn't want to make it too easy, so I said, screw it, let me go with my third favorite build, the pyromancy. And if you guys are wondering what my first favorite build is, it's actually strength. It goes strength, it goes, depending on the game, if it's like, if it's any Dark Souls or Elden Ring games, anything in Dark Souls or Elden Ring, it's strength, then, if I'm playing Elden Ring, it's bleed, then pyromancy comes in third. Now, if it's just the Souls games, it's strength, pyromancy, and, and then I think hexes are the third in Dark Souls 2 and 3. Also, I'm trying to shoot this guy from afar. I know I don't got many arrows left, but I don't want to take them on. Can I not shoot from here? Oh, that's horse shit. And right there, oh shit. Oh. Maybe I can get them to fall down? Nope. That did not work as well as I thought it was. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, wait. Oh my god, I forgot about Dark Fog. Holy shit, how could I have forgotten about that spell? So yeah, Dark Fog. If you think dark spells weren't already broken enough as is, oh my god. Whoo. Now, I'm gonna make sure I'm remembering this right before I start talking about it, because while Dark Fog is still powerful, holy shit. Okay, so if I'm remembering this correctly, Dark Fog, oh buddy, if you guys thought Poison, Toxic, and Bleed were bad, and then Dark Orb and Dark Bead were even worse, Dark Fog basically says, oh yeah, hi, by the way, I exist, and now you're basically standing in a damage over time cloud. I'm telling you, I don't know what these guys were smoking when they were making this game, but holy shit, I need some of that. Because, goddamn, that must have been that good shit. I know we can jump this, so... Oh, missed. Okay, where am I? Kind of disoriented. Okay, I think I know where I am. You know, I might just call this episode the how much Tyler simps over. I'm going the wrong way too. Oh boy! Do not shoot me again. Do not shoot me again. Whew. But yeah, no, I didn't think. Like when I first used the Dark Sorceries, holy shit! Talk about boss melters. They are boss melters. Like no hands down. Like hands down. I want to try to make that jump, because you can make it. I've made it before. There we go. Just carefully run across this. Bada bing, bada boom. And nothing in this room. I don't know how else you're supposed to get in here without having to jump like that, but there you go. I want to say you can jump back, but nah. Okay, you can apparently. You learn something new every day. Alright, now before we do anything, we want to come roll off here. And we're going to want to kill that guy. Now be careful, this is another mimic. I'm just going to go ahead and just kill it, because honestly, at this point, you guys should be that like, look at that. He didn't even get out of his animation before he died. And we got ourselves the crest key, which we're going to be using. We're going to go ahead and kill you. Not mistaken, here it is, okay. Oh, it's a poison cloud. So yeah, I was wrong, okay. But yeah, still, the fact that you can release a poison cloud and still do damage over time to bosses with that, yes, peak cinema. I'm trying to remember, how the heck do you get Dark Bead? Now that I'm trying to think about it, how the heck do you get Dark Bead now? Oh no, I hope to God I didn't fuck up. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there, because we're actually about to reach a point where we can stop. Alright, fall down there, take some damage. Alright. Can't remember. Oh, I think this is a shortcut that we can use to get back. Yes, it is. Okay, cool, awesome. I forgot. I always did forget about this shortcut because honestly, like I said, I usually just blitz through this and then pick up all the items and then just get the hell out to go finish up the last boss of this game. So, apologies if my mummery. Yes, if my mummery is a little messed up right now. Alright, come on, dude. Come on. Die! Alright, come on. You two. Get your butt over here. Okay, these guys are starting to piss me off. And, of course, they kill me. That's what happens when you rush in. You die. Honestly, that was probably one of the most useless cutaways ever, but we're here now, so might as well make the best of it. Go ahead and at least knock you out of the way, so that way I can go down, knock out the two other guys, and then just kill you. Okay, poison in this game makes absolutely no sense, like, whatsoever. I know I said that, I most likely said that earlier, but Jesus, that really does irritate me. You're dead. Come on. And you're... Also, hitboxes. Alright, don't get... Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my... Oh, okay, I don't even know how the heck I survived that. I'm not gonna complain. Jesus. Okay, see, now you're just spamming the shit. Alright. Jeez, that took way too long. Alright. Now, coming over here, So, I don't know why, and I know there's Here's the thing. This is another reason I think that the developers of this game kind of ran out of time when wanting to, put more into this game, because this arena makes absolutely no sense to me. Like, they put this random guy who, let me remind you, I think I've seen before. I can't remember where, though. And then that's it. He can drop, like, one of the pieces of chainmail if you're lucky. But past that, there's nothing else to this room. I'm convinced at one point or another that they originally had planned for a boss fight to be in this very room, but because of time constraints, they ran out of time for it. Or they ran out of time. I mean, yeah, that's the whole reason for time constraints, Tyler. But yeah. But still, regardless, my point still stands that I feel like they should have, I feel like there should have been more to that room, but yet we didn't get it. But I digress. Enough of my bitching and random wordplays aside. I think we're going to go ahead and call it here because we reached the next bonfire. And yeah, that's basically it. We reached the next bonfire, and then from this point onward, we're actually going to clear out the DLC. So yeah, until that point, I will see you guys later.